Hey guys, welcome back. It's Claytano. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And before we get into today's video, just want to give a huge shout out to ESL for sponsoring this portion of the video. And I'm sure you guys have already seen it. It's been an announcement in game for a few weeks now, and it is the ESL Mobile Open. And I just want to give you guys a little bit more information about it, as well as encourage you guys to sign up for it, because it is open to everybody. You don't have to be a professional esports gamer, but you can become one essentially overnight. And that is honestly the American dream, is it not? And speaking about the American dream, it is a great way for the US and NA players to get involved in mobile esports right away. Now, this is the ESL Mobile Open's 5th season. They've been doing 4 seasons previously throughout various other competitive mobile games, and including giving out $300,000 in prizes in some of esports' top competitive stages, including the DreamHack Dallas as well as ESL One New York. And now they're officially welcoming Auto Chess into this community and recognizing it as one of the premier competitive mobile games out there, which is super exciting because they're also giving out $30,000 in prizes to the Auto Chess community. So make sure you guys sign up for this using the link in the description below. You're going to hear a lot more about this from me over the next few weeks as this thing unfolds. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. Oh yeah, you know you just nailed it. All right, guys. So I know what you're probably thinking. You're probably thinking, Clay, this video is clickbait. You're telling me how to win, how to make $30,000 just by playing auto chess, and then you tell me to go win a ESL Open tournament. I understand. All right, it's not clickbait. That is 100% true. But I also wanted to take this video to also talk about how you can actually make sustainable income by playing video games, not just auto chess, but by creating content, and kind of go over a little bit about how I make money playing games, because this is technically my full-time job right now, and how it's sustainable and you can actually make some decent money at it. So if this is something that's interesting to you, by all means stay tuned, because there's going to be a lot of interesting facts maybe that you might not know about me, and then also can hopefully give you guys some insight on how to start content creation yourself. So, first off though, this is my first game now on the new season. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I haven't really had much time to play last season, which is why I haven't really made a whole lot of content in the past couple of weeks. The truth is that I have been I've been putting a lot of my time into other business ventures. So basically what happened was I made money from content creation, and then I invested that money into other different things, which I'll talk about as well. And those have been taking up a lot of my time. But the reason why I wanted to talk about how to make money on YouTube and auto chess is because I haven't been making as much content lately, and I want somebody else or a lot of other people to jump in and make content. I know there's a whole bunch of more content creators that have been kind of coming up or blowing up, I guess is a better word for it, in the past few months here. But I really want to try to emphasize it more and have more people get involved with it, right? Because the more the merrier. The more people that are involved with it, the more the game is going to grow overall, and I think the more you guys will have fun playing it. So, all right. So let's talk about how to make money by playing auto chess. So the first thing you do is you want to like enjoy the game, right? You don't want to just try to make money on it because you think it's a good option, because it's a new up and coming fast growing game, but you want to enjoy it, because otherwise it's no different than a normal job that you work 9 to 5 every single day. If you don't enjoy playing a certain game, there's so many other games out there that you could potentially turn into your living just as easily. So that's step one. Enjoy what you do. And if you don't enjoy what you do, figure out what it is that you enjoy doing, and then figure out how to make money at doing it, so that way you can live a comfortable lifestyle and also, you know, have fun and enjoy what you do, right? So that's step one. Enjoy it. Step two is to just start creating. Okay, you don't need to have a computer in the background that has like a crazy screen on it that keeps people's attention. That's the only reason why people go to your streams anymore, is because a computer that smokes and stuff, which I turned off, by the way, if you guys didn't notice. You don't need to have all the greatest equipment. I started off, I think, 4 years ago now, with the only thing that I had being a very simple laptop. I'm trying to think if I want to go gods here. I don't think so. There's not really anything crazy that I need to go gods with. But I started off with a laptop. I started off with a very cheap laptop. And what I started making content on was the little webcam that came on the flip screen. And that was my content computer until I made enough money from creating content on that laptop to pay for a new one. That was my first purchase, was a new laptop. I think I spent $1,800 on the new one, but on the old one I spent probably $300 on it. You can definitely get a laptop that's better than the one that I had for probably $100 off of Craigslist or eBay or something. Trust me, the laptop that I had was absolutely just awful. It was horrible quality. The way that I had to like makeshift certain things in order to actually produce. I'm gonna actually level here because I am 100% leveling off curve, but I think it's gonna be worth it. The things I had to do to like makeshift a video out of it was like so stupid, because I had to basically record what I was doing, because I was playing a phone game, Summoner's War, when I first started. So I had to record what I was doing on my phone through Mobizen, and then I uploaded that content to my computer, and then I recorded my face on top of it as a secondary thing. So it wasn't like all at once like it is now, because my computer couldn't handle everything being done at once. So just understand that there's like ways around a lot of the potential obstacles, right? There's always ways around potential obstacles, and as a content creator, you're technically your own boss. And when you're your own boss, the better you can problem solve, the more successful you're going to be, because there's always going to be problems that arise. There's always going to be obstacles that come up, and you're going to be like, you know what, I'm done with this. I can't figure it out. No one's helping me. And you can blame everybody, but at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is you. And you're the only one that can control the outcome. And also, no one else really cares more than you will care, right? You might have like a whole bunch of following, but I guarantee you, no one is going to care more about what you're doing than you yourself. So keep that in mind. And I hope you guys take that to heart, because once you figure that out, you can really understand that, you know what, you're all you got. I think I got the wrong one, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this on you now. And I'm gonna go ahead and sell this. I'm gonna make some econ here. I'll sell these two. I'll keep the God of War for now. Maybe I can get to... can I beat this? Nope, I don't got it. Oh well. I thought going 6 Assassin would be the better move. Maybe keeping the 2-star Heaven Bomber in there would have been better. But, oh well. Yeah, let's try taking this out. Let's put this back in. Let's grab this. We'll take this one out and then leave these two. Yeah, I think that's a good option here. I don't think I'm really gonna need this God of War ever. I'll probably end up going Druid frontline, but yeah, I'll keep it for now, I suppose. So yeah, so there's always gonna be obstacles. Once you understand that you're the one that has to figure out those obstacles, you'll be a lot better off. So don't make excuses for yourself. Just start making content. If that's what you want to do, just figure out how to make it possible. If you don't have any money, if you don't have a solid internet connection, go get a job so that way you can then buy internet connection. When I first started out making content on YouTube, I was working a full-time job plus 2 part-time jobs, and then I would come home from those jobs and then I would record a video in that makeshift laptop for probably 2 hours it took me to actually create the video, and then it took me probably 3 hours to actually edit it, not because I didn't know how to edit, but because my computer was just so slow and so laggy at everything that it just couldn't handle it. So it was really not ideal, to say the least. But if there's a will, there's a way. Thank you. I really needed to win this because I got 20 gold and I didn't want to sell anything here. So that is great. Here, I don't think I'm going to go back to 6 assassins just yet. I was thinking about maybe selling the Heaven Bomber and then putting these 2 in and then taking off one of the Soul Breakers, but for now I'm going to leave it. I'm going to stack this up a little bit more too. Ooh, one of these is actually, nope, I want this. There we go. Okay, cool. And we're going to win anyway. I might actually get rid of Water Spirit because I'm not going to use Water Spirit. I already have 2 2-star Soul Breakers. I'll go without Water Spirit and then I'll get Shining Assassin instead this time around. This is good. This can replace this. I'll go up and then put in the Beast bonus. Don't have 6 Assassin because I sold the other one, but I think in the long run it'll be fine. And I also think that I'm scaling quick enough and also econing enough where I'll be just fine. I'm actually going to put this over here because it doesn't really matter. Okay, so now that you have the will, you have the way. What's next in creating a sustainable income from playing video games? Well, you need to find a video game that you're actually decent at. Again, goes back to being enjoyable, and then figure out something that you're decent at. And then you just start making content, okay? Now, there's a whole bunch of different videos out there that teach people how to make content, but at the end of the day, honestly, anybody can do this. Anybody can be entertaining. Doesn't matter what you look like, doesn't matter what you sound like, doesn't matter what where you come from. There's so many different success stories from all over the world that literally anybody can do this and anybody can be successful at it. The only thing is that there's a lot of videos out there that teach people the wrong way of going about doing this whole industry and this business, and I think that's what I want to talk about mostly. Is everybody that I've seen their videos on that teach people how to become influencers is saying it's all about connections, and you're not going to get anywhere unless you get a big host, or if you go network with like bigger content creators and get them to shout you out and all that stuff. And I just think it's a load of bullshit. One, because it's disingenuous and it creates this weird dynamic of like everybody thinking everybody wants something from them, or everybody thinking that they're superior to somebody else because they have a higher amount of followers than somebody else. And I think that's just the most toxic part about the entire content creation industry that really turns me off about the entire thing, and it's something that I've always hated and something that I've never done. I've never networked just because of somebody having more subscribers than me and me thinking that I can get something out of them. I just feel like that's the worst thing you can possibly think is a good idea. Like, okay, yes, it works. Not gonna lie, it works. I've seen people get in with like some of the biggest content creators, and because they're friends, they keep playing with them on stream and stuff. And there's so many people that are like this, and it's just not my style. I actually hate the industry because of this fact and this dynamic that has been created from people being taught that this is how to go about doing it, and it kind of really upsets me. And like I said, it turns me off from the whole thing in general, and is partly a reason as to why I've been toning down my content creation, the amount of stuff that I'm doing in content creation, and the reason why I'm moving sort of in like a different direction, because I just don't like really the back end of the industry is just kind of, it's disappointing. It's disappointing. Because if you think about it this way, you go out to, let's say, a TwitchCon, right? If you don't know what TwitchCon is, it's like this big streamer, everybody that streams on Twitch is there. It's a big streamer meetup, and that is like the best place to go network and meet other streamers that you could potentially get something from. And anytime you meet someone new, they're like, you know, in your mind that their first thought is, what does this person want from me? Are they just looking at me because I have a big number of following, or is it because that they have a big number of following, and what can I get from them? It turns everything into this like horrible situation between not knowing people's real intentions. I think that's the main thing that's happening from this, right? And I just want you guys, if you do get into content creation, to just build real relationships without any expectations from other people, because again, at the end of the day, it's up to you. There's nobody else that you can blame for your own unsuccess or own trials or tribulation, whatever you want to call it. You won't have anyone else to blame for your problems. You can't blame another content creator for, not hosting you. You can't blame another content creator for saying bad things about you, because there's going to be people that say bad things about you. Doesn't matter how much of a saint you are. It's just going to happen. I'm going to sell this because I can get another one. I can get another one later. There's going to be people that say bad things about you, period. Going to happen. And the sooner that you understand that and come to terms with it, the better. You'll just be like at ease with your life, and you'll understand this. Now, that leads me to the next point of creating a sustainable income from playing video games and content creation. Once you have this channel going, you're always going to see other content creators out there that are blowing up every day. There's always going to be different opinions from either people that are watching you, or some of the friends that you've made along the way, some of the other content creators that you've genuinely made connections with, not because you want something from them or because they want something from you. And they're always going to have advice of what you should be doing because so-and-so did this and they blew up. This person did this and they blew up. This person did this and they blew up. Well, okay, great. I'm so glad that these people are blowing up, right, from doing certain things, such as networking or such as changing games. Well, again, you're playing a game that you like playing because you enjoy it, not because you think that you're going to blow up. Now, if you like blowing up and you think that you can actually blow up from a certain game and you also enjoy playing it, then that is just amazing and it's great. And honestly, that's very rare to find, but if you do find it, congratulations, man. To be completely honest, it's just it's more so like being successful as a content creator is more rare than being successful as a professional athlete, and then being successful as a professional content creator playing a game that is massive, like say Ninja's situation, is just beyond, just not going to happen again, basically. So just, you know, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Okay, at this point, let's go ahead and toss this in here. Let's do this, and we'll switch this around like that. I still don't have. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so back to what I was saying then. There's always going to be people that are giving you different advice. And there's always going to be something in the back of your mind that says that, oh, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that, maybe I should do this. But the thing that I really want to teach you guys as well is comparison is the killer of joy in life in general. Not just in content creation, but in life in general. If you compare yourself to other people, you will always be unhappy. And I've had a lot of my friends come up and say to me, like, you know, Clay, I say, hey, are you happy? And they say, yeah, you know, I am happy. And I say, why? Why are you happy? And they tell me this. They say, because there's a lot of other people out there that have it worse off than I do. And I said, I was there, you know how many people say that? I'm sure you guys know people that have said that exact same thing. You know, it could be worse. And I think that is a very toxic way of looking at things, not just for yourself, but also for those other people as well. Yes, it could always be worse. But what are you doing in your life that, what can you do in your life to change your own level of happiness? So you shouldn't be comparing yourself to people that are worse off than you. And if you compare yourself to people that are better off than you, you're always going to feel inferior. So I know it's not the easiest thing to break that habit of looking at other people and seeing what they have and wanting to compare yourself to them, even in the slightest way, even just by saying, damn, well, this person has, you know, 200 subscribers more than me, or this person got a little bit, you know, got a little bit of an extra boost from something, you know, like, okay, don't compare yourself to anybody. Don't compare yourself in any way to anybody, and trust me, you guys will have amazing lives. You guys are going to have amazing lives either way, I'm sure of it. But you'll just feel so much better about yourself and what you're doing, because again, it doesn't have, you don't have any comparison to other people. It's just, this is you, this is your life. Is something wrong? Do you not like it? No? Okay, well then change it. That's it. That's all there is to it. I'm going to roll down a little bit here. There we go. That was a big pickup. Sell these. Sell that. And then I think, oh, this guy got a Abyssal Crawler 3-star too. Yikes. But yeah, so don't compare yourself to others in any sort of way. It's just not going to be, it's not healthy. It's not healthy. And there's always going to be somebody you can compare yourself when you get into content creation. And it's going to be on the top of everybody's mind. It's always going to be, it's always about people's numbers. You're going to be like, oh, well, I had numbers and now I don't have numbers. Or why don't I have numbers? Why does this person have numbers and I don't have numbers? And what I mean by numbers is like, why is this person getting more views than I am? I have way better content than they do. Or, wow, I have way more views than this person, so I'm doing really good. No, stop that. Just don't do that. Just don't do that. It creates a toxic community, and I just don't want to be a part of that. So I don't want to teach you guys to do it in a way that is like that, right? So if you guys are planning on getting into content creation, keep that in mind, you know? Do it for the right reasons. Do it because you enjoy playing it, Don't compare yourself to others. And trust me, if you guys can make money at this, it'll be the, it won't even feel like a job. And that's the honest truth about it, is it won't feel like a job, and you'll be making more money than, you'll be making a lot more than $30,000. I'll tell you that. And it's just, when everything starts clicking together, it's just very surreal. And I hope you guys can get to that point. I hope everybody can get to that point. And again, anybody can get to that point. It's just a matter of persevering, getting through certain obstacles. Yeah, I need that finally. Do I have time? Oof. I totally lost my train of thought, guys. I'm sorry, but anyway, you understand what I'm saying with that, right? There's so many different ways that you can actually make money online, and I'm sure you guys can do it. And something that I've thought about too as well is creating like a full course on how to become successful through YouTube, because it's not rocket science. It does take a little bit of knowledge, but once you get it down, it's like I said, it's not rocket science. Anybody can do it. Wow, just not a single abyssal crawler. Whatever. What am I talking about? Saw this. We're getting down to the wire here. Gotta put this on you. I want to put this on you too. But yeah, so I was thinking about making a course on teaching people how to do this, and how to do it the right way. Not just how to do it, but how to do it the right way. Because I think that's something that's lacking right now on YouTube, is other YouTubers teaching people how to make money as a YouTuber the right way online. And if you guys want, if you guys are interested in that, I'd love for you to let me know. Leave a comment down in the comment section, and if I have time for it, I think it would be a lot of fun. I have 20 HP. I can risk not putting those items on, because I really want the Barbaric Cuirass, right? I really want Barbaric Cuirass for Abyssal Crawler. That's what I need, though. I need a... maybe I don't need a Siren. Is there mages? One mage. No, I don't really need a... I don't know. I think third place would be good in this game, especially with like not really paying attention and more paying attention to what I'm trying to teach you guys. But yeah, let me know if you guys want me to make a course. I've kind of pondered going back and forth between whether I wanted to or not. Or not like a course, but like a video series. If you want a course with like more one-on-one stuff where you actually pay for the course, let me know. I'm not trying to make money off of this, which is why I think it's going to be a free YouTube course. But yeah, just let me know what your guys' thoughts are about it, because I've been thinking about it for a while, so curious to see. I've asked my Twitch chat about it a little bit, but I don't think I've asked you guys what you guys thought about it, so would like to know. Okay, is there anything else though that I can give you guys for... Ooh. Is there any other like quick tips? Because like each situation, right, each level, each topic that I went over in this video has like so many other layers underneath it that go into actually creating like a brand and a business. behind it, because you're not just creating content. You're running a business. And oh, money. Let's talk about money. Yes. How does the money actually happen? So there's a bunch of ways that you can make money, and there's specific ways that that I think are more beneficial than others. And if it takes me a little bit longer than the actual game here, I'll talk about it at the very end too. So you're like, Clay, well, you taught us all this stuff about being a content creator, but you didn't actually teach us how you make money, Clay. You're right. You're right, I haven't. What do I want to put this on? I guess this is my next best bet over here. Oh, jeez. Maybe it wasn't. Put this here. Okay, so how do I make money, Clay? Well, okay, you make money off of ad revenue. That's like what you'll start off with. It's not really anything crazy. It's not sustainable by any means, I don't think. Not with at least a wife and family. I think it's not realistic to assume that you're going to make all your money off of ad revenue, especially if you're not really that big. For me, I couldn't live off of my ad revenue alone by any means. Like not even close, right? So that's what most people think is like ad revenue is the way to go, but certainly not. So what's another way that we can make money from YouTube? Well, I'm glad you asked. So the next way we can make money from YouTube is creating our YouTube first and then streaming on Twitch. The easiest way to grow on Twitch is by making a YouTube channel, because the discoverability on Twitch is awful and the discoverability on YouTube is great. And I've taught a couple other auto chess content creators this concept, and I think it's really helped them out as well. I think it'll help you guys out as well. So if you're trying to grow on Twitch, make a YouTube channel. It's the discoverability. There's so many other people. There's so many more eyes that will be able to see your content if you guys are on YouTube. So when you have a Twitch, there's donations, there are subscriptions, and the culture of people that are on Twitch are a lot more likely to actually pay money for the content, because it's a lot more personal, right? On YouTube, most people aren't going to just donate money to you randomly, because that's just not the YouTube culture. Like, nobody does that. I don't think I've made a single dime off of people donating money from YouTube or subscribing on YouTube. Like, physically $4.99. I think there's like a join button down below. If you click on that, it's $4.99 to join. I don't think anybody has ever done that. So it's just a completely different culture on Twitch than it is on YouTube. Now, that specifically is okay, so subscriptions on Twitch plus donations plus ad revenue could then potentially be sustainable if you have enough of an audience and enough of a view count. But even still, you're looking at maybe $2,000 a month max. And I think, I'm sure there's people out there that are like, damn, that's a lot of money. That's great. That's all I need. Which is honestly, a lot of younger people could sustain off of that. For me personally, with having a wife, having a family, I don't have kids yet, but there's no way that I can save money on $24,000 a year. It's just impossible, especially with all the expenses that come with YouTube as well. With buying a new computer, I buy a new computer and there goes like a third of my revenue, right? So I still haven't gotten to like the main way of how to make money. So I'm glad you guys are still here, because it's about to get real. So how do you really actually make a living and make an income? Well, it's by becoming a brandable personality. If your name is something stupid, and trust me, there's a lot of people out there with stupid ass names that no company is ever going to want to work with somebody by that name just because of their name. You will most likely not be able to create a sustainable income because no company is ever going to want to work with you. And why is that important? Well, sponsorships and brand deals make up 90% of my income. And a lot of it has to do with me requesting that people don't really subscribe to me on Twitch. A lot of it comes from me asking people not to donate, not even having a donate button anymore, especially during COVID-19. I have turned off anything from people like sending me money because I don't need it. I don't need it. I make my money off of companies sponsoring me, just like ESL, right? So ESL came to me, they said, hey, we're gonna pay you money for you to promote our tournament. That's how I make money. That's how I make money. I don't need to make money off of you guys on top of that, as well as ad revenue, as well as everything else. I don't. I mean, I could. I totally could. And there's so many content creators out there that do. They just take advantage of it and they say, well, I'm going to take brand deals. I'm going to gouge my viewers for every last dime that they have. I don't care. And again, this is me trying to teach you guys a different way, because there is, in fact, a different way. I got fourth. Are you going to die, Alana? Yeah, you're going to die. Your icebox is dead too, I bet. I bet it's just because I got up against the mage guy. I tried to put it in there too. I tried to put my marines in. Let's see. Is he out? Oh, if he, yeah. This is 3 right here. He is out. Oh, wow. Sad day. All 3 of us went out on the same round. But anyway, so brand deals are the best way to make a sustainable income. How do you get brand deals? Well, be a brandable content creator. Don't have your name have vulgarity or profanity or like racist stuff in there. Don't curse don't curse like over necessary amounts of cursing. Like, cursing is fine to an extent. Most companies are okay with it every now and then, but if you're like crazy off the chart with profanity, you're probably not going to get as many brand deals as you would if you didn't curse. And I'm sure you guys are going to come back and say, well, Clay, I know this content creator who cusses every other word, and he's like one of the most famous content creators on Twitch or YouTube. And that's the exception, guys. That's the exception. That's not the rule. That's not the best way to jump into things. These guys have been here for probably 10 years already, put in all kinds of crazy amounts of work. They don't need to take sponsorships because they make enough money off of their viewers on ad revenue, Twitch subscriptions, and donations. Say Tyler 1, for example, where he doesn't need to take any brand deals because he can live a sustainable life off of those things alone. But trust me, if you are a brandable content creator, you can make what you make in a week from ad revenue and Twitch donations and subscriptions in an hour off of a branded content deal. And it's just way more important to be that way. And honestly, it just creates a better vibe for the community as a whole, rather than just shit talking everybody. Just don't do that. All right. Anyway, hope this helps you guys. Leave any comments below. If you want more stuff like this, just let me know. And I'll see you guys next time. All right. Peace. Love you guys. Stay soupy. Don't be potatoes. All right. Later.